Have you ever stood in a massive sports bar, watching like 40 different games playing in perfect split-second sync across a giant wall of TVs, and just wondered, how is this whole system not crashing?
Yeah, I mean, it seems basically impossible.
Right. Well, welcome to today's deep dive, where our mission is figuring out exactly that. We are decoding the hidden industrial-grade AV ecosystem that powers all those screens around you.
Exactly. And we're basing this on a massive catalog from HDTVSupply, which is this global AV retailer that's been doing this for about 25 years now.
Yeah, and we are looking closely at a highly specialized piece of tech today. It's the Epiphan EPI-ESP1948 Pearl Nexus live video production system, which, by the way, features Dante networking and a 256 gigabyte SD card.
Which is just a huge amount of onboard storage for something like this.
Oh, absolutely. Okay,
Yeah.
let's unpack this because looking through their source material, specifically this list of over 2,000 different modular matrix switchers, it is honestly like staring at the falling digital green code in the matrix.
It really is. It just looks like a wall of numbers at first glance.
hmm
But, once you decode it, you're actually looking at the invisible infrastructure behind almost every public screen you interact with.
Right. So to understand why a production system like the Pearl Nexus needs such intense specs, we really have to look at the sheer scale of where this gear actually lives.
For sure. On one end, HDTV Supply caters to these massive sports bar packages. We're talking about routing 4K video to up to 160 different TVs simultaneously.
That's just a crazy amount of screens.
It is. And they're integrating things like DirecTV apps and Everpass all at once. But what's fascinating here is the surprising parallel between those entertainment venues and the completely other end of their buyer spectrum, which is the U.S. government.
Wait, really? The government?
Yeah, the catalog shows this equipment being purchased through highly restricted pipelines, GSA schedules, TAA-approved gear, and even the NASA CP program to buy these systems.
Okay, wait, let me stop you there. I am trying to visualize this. So a 160 by 160 HDMI matrix switcher isn't just a big splitter. Is it basically acting as a digital traffic cop managing 160 high-speed video highways at the exact same time without any crashes?
Yeah, you nailed it. A standard splitter just takes one video signal and copies it. But a matrix switcher lets any input go to any output.
Without dropping a single frame.
Right, without dropping anything. So a
Perfect.
giant sports bar on a Sunday and a top-secret government facility actually have the exact same fundamental requirement. They both need zero latency, fail-proof routing of massive data loads.
Wow. Okay, so we have 160 high-speed 4K feeds perfectly routed, but that creates a massive human problem, right? You can't expect a busy bartender or even like a conference room manager to type command line code just to change the channel on TV 42.
No, definitely not.
So how does an average user actually drive a machine that is this complex?
Well, the source material outlines a major shift to solve that. The industry has moved entirely away from clunky hardware remotes.
Thank goodness.
Right. Now you control this massive beast using intuitive interfaces. We're talking WolfPad TV control tablets, free iOS and Android apps, Windows 11 software, or just simple web GUIs.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. By using those interfaces and shifting toward AV over IP and protocols like Dante, are we basically killing off traditional heavy AV cables and just turning everything into invisible network data?
Yes. Managing AV is now essentially IT network management. Instead of forcing heavy video signals down a copper HDMI pipe through a wall, AV over IP takes that 4K or 8K video, chops it up into tiny digital data packets, and zips them across a standard internet network.
Even for complex setups, like, say, a 10 by 1 picture-in-picture video wall processor.
Exactly, and reassembles them flawlessly on the screen. And Dante does the exact same thing for audio, sending uncompressed sound anywhere on the network using standard Ethernet cables.
So, the ultimate takeaway for you listening, the next time you walk into a sports bar and see 40 different games playing in perfect sync, you'll know there's a hidden, industrial-grade beast of matrix switchers and production systems running the show.
Yeah. And it raises an important question for you to mull over. If our commercial AV systems can already route hundreds of 4K video and Dante audio feeds simultaneously over a network, what happens to live production when AI starts dynamically deciding which screen shows what content based on real-time crowd reactions?
Oh man, a smart matrix that literally reads the room. You'll definitely never look at a wall of TVs the same way again. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.